It's about that time of day again, folks. Welcome back. My name is Joseph. Welcome back to our live trade room. It is just about 11:43 Eastern time right now, and man, did this day feel great. We just finished up a very profitable and exciting day from start to finish. It's been kind of a breath of fresh air this morning because if you've been with us on Monday and Tuesday, we made most of our profit after 10:30 on Monday and Tuesday. So today was kind of, a breath of fresh air today. Nice to see us getting started early. And let's get right into it. Now, I want to remind everybody out there, the reason for our success is we have a proven and profitable trading plan. And I want to thank you for tuning in today, joining me today in my live trade room, either as an advanced member or as a trial member. And I encourage you guys to come and join me as a member. Everything you see me using every day is discussed in our private and public training sessions. We provide automated systems. And, of course, I've got that brand new pattern scanner coming out to our members probably by the end of next week. We're hoping for next week. So stay tuned for that. Lots of new things being added to membership. And as always, I encourage everybody out there, make sure you guys take some time to review your risk tolerance, speak to somebody you trust regarding your risk capital. One of the things we do every day in our training sessions with members is we talk about risk-reward ratio, making sure that our trading strategy is suitable for our risk tolerance. Large accounts, small accounts, moving from a demo account, trading one contract to a live account, one contract, doubling that to two contracts. Guys, we don't have a magic wand. We don't have a secret weapon. There's no smoke and mirrors. I need you guys to be aware that if you don't learn this method, it is going to be challenging, right? It is going to be challenging, so please be careful with your risk capital out there. Now, what happened today? Well, just a huge day today, as you can see. One of the best days we've had here in quite some time. Just the overall personality was great. Now, as you can see here, we pretty much stayed short all morning. We identified a very bearish sentiment on crude oil. We saw it right away this morning. And from 8 o'clock on, we pretty much were just looking for short trades all morning. We were open-minded to the reversal. We were actually looking for a reversal because usually crude oil just does not go in one direction the way it did today. Clearly, though, something got under the skin there on crude. Maybe it was the Aussie dollar getting its butt kicked after seeing some very low Australian news the past 2 days. The recovery process is taking a little bit of a stumbling block there. Who knows? And then sure enough here, we got this diamond in the rough, that Russell. The Russell was very, very good to us this morning. We only needed one swing on that Russell, and we nailed that Russell. So the majority of my trades today were on crude oil. And you can see here well over 200 ticks of profit. Again, as always, I'm trading my live personal account. My trial members are trading on a demo account while I demonstrate this method, being careful not to try and shadow trade or overtrade. And my members, of course, are trading according to their trading plan. Now that we know what we got into today, how do we find this? Well, the first clue came from crude oil. Crude oil was below the previous low of day. And when we saw price on crude get below that previous low of day, we immediately knew that we were going to be looking for shorts. Then we had a really big clue here. The clue that we got was this 91.15. There was this trigger zone. And initially what I was attempting to do here was I was just trying to get into that trigger zone and be able to sell the highs of the zone. So sure enough, again, previous low of day. I get the previous low of day is broken. I'm ready to go short. My exact words were 91.09 is where I was looking to get short. Sure enough, we break below 91.09. First trade was a scratch. Second trade, big winner. And, of course, we just kept on going lower on crude. So that's ultimately why we were short the whole morning. We got down to the lows of that bear channel, and all of a sudden, sit on our hands for a while. We kind of sat out on the sidelines here from about 9 o'clock until 10 o'clock on crude oil while the thing kind of slopped around a little bit. News came out at 10:30 for inventories. We got back in short again. And you can see here, we really did a good job. We made some pretty good money on crude. It wasn't easy all the time. We did have to follow our plan. It wasn't as easy as just falling asleep and going short. We had to wait for patterns. We waited for entry triggers. Just overall a great day on crude, and we really nailed that right out the gate. The euro this morning, we talked about range bound on the euro this morning. I personally stayed away from the euro. We did give you 2 chances to buy those lows. We reviewed that together today. There's the ECB press conference tomorrow. I think that's a lot of the reason why. You'll notice we're in the middle of that wedge right now in the euro, so be careful on that euro right now. Moving over to our Russell now. The Russell was also very good to us. Guys, here's a really good example of everything that works so well about this trading method. This trading method can be broken down into 1, 2, 3. Step number 1, find the price structure. What was the price structure? The price structure on this was a wedge. Step number 2, find the price pattern. The price pattern is going to be a two-step pattern at the lows. How do I know that? Because I know that when I see the price structure will tell me exactly what to do and where to do it, right? And where to do it. So now we know price structure tells me it's a wedge. That's a market personality clue. It also tells me buy those lows, put that profit target all the way back to the highs, and you know what we did. We watched as price tumbled. It got below the previous low of day. It was almost too easy because when we saw that big wick on that candlestick right there, that big candlestick wick told us we get back above that previous low of day. I put my final target all the way back at the highs of that wedge. Sure enough, almost $600 later, easy as 1, 2, 3. Find the price structure. The price structure was a wedge. We bought the lows of the wedge, and that's your 58 ticks on the Russell. Now, if there's one market that got away from me today, this was kind of the elusive animal of my trading day today, was the gold. I'll tell you, we nailed gold. I could not, for the life of me, find a way to get into any of these trades. I guess the trading gods were happy with 230 ticks on my end. One of the things we noticed on gold right away was this range-bound tendency. Also, too, you can see, you'll notice two things we found on gold. Price structure. What's the price structure? There's two of them here. Step number 1, find the structure. The structure will tell me what to do. The structure was a sideways range. Now that I know what the price structure is, what does it tell me to do? Buy the lows, sell the highs. Perfect. There's a second structure on this, the price wedge. So we had two price structures. Both of them gave us buying opportunities at the lows, selling opportunities at the highs. We also, as you can see here, were able to capitalize on gold breaking out of the wedge, failing, and then dropping back down in. That's a huge trading opportunity. A price wedge tells me two things. Trade at the extremes, buy the lows, sell the highs. And the second thing it tells me is look out for the fake out breakout, right? Look out for the fake out breakout. Don't be fooled by that breakout. That's the biggest thing the price wedge tells me, is as soon as that wedge high is broken, I'm suspicious. You're going to have to really prove to me, gold, that you're not too strong, and we were able to sell it short with a two-step short, as well as getting back in short below the highs of the wedge again. And, of course, don't forget, you find yourself down at the lows of that wedge, buy the lows of that wedge, fade the breakouts, sell the highs. There were numerous opportunities there on gold. But for some reason, I couldn't get it in my sights today. It must have been because I was too busy trading on crude. Whatever the scenario is, whatever market you decided to sink your teeth in today, we all had some pretty good money to make today together. Once again, I want to thank you all for your time today. Just a fantastic job, everybody. We had a great day today in the markets, and I encourage everybody to come out there and join me as a member. I'm going to be ready to release that pattern scanner about 10 days from now. The new schooloftrade.com is coming very, very soon, and we're really excited to teach you as a trial guest here as a member everything we discussed today. I provide you with everything, all the tools you need, all the connection data, templates, indicators, even our automated strategies. It's been my pleasure to help you guys out today. We're going to wrap things up for guests. We're going to finish up our day with members only, and this trade room will be open until 4:30 Eastern Time. Once again, from the entire team here, Joseph James, School of Trade. It's been a great day here. A couple more minutes for some more questions, and we'll wrap things up.